Yo, yo, yo. Alright, what's up, you guys? So, today, with God's help, we will learn more about the Expo. We want to um, learn a little bit about borders today. And we're gonna be learning with ChatGPT, by the way. So, really cool stuff. Mm, gonna keep this guy over here. Let's do this guy. Alright, fine, whatever. Mm, so we're gonna do this. And we want to ask how to make a border in Expo Pure React, no arrow functions also. Got it. You want a border in Expo React Area Pure no arrow functions. Okay. So let's see how this works. We're gonna go to Expo Snack. Expo Snack. So we're gonna go. Where's the snack? Okay, so we're gonna call this uh border three border. Okay, let's see how it works. See how what ChatGPT gave us. Okay, it was saved. Now let's go see how it looks on iOS. Maybe we don't even have to open it locally. We'll just run it over here. So open. Let's see. No app. That's funny. Why doesn't it work like this? No default export app to render. Okay, so maybe it's just a specific way to do it. Uh, a look at this. We're trying to run an app in a simulator, though. Uh, so Expo and React Native projects in general expects the entry file to have a default export. The code we gave you, yeah. So this is we did this at the end. That works in Node, but Expo bundler Metro wants. All right, fine. That's funny. That's okay. Fine. It says it gave export default. Export default. Default app. Okay, that should work. Okay, there it is. Box with border. All right, so that's pretty cool, you guys. Um, let's see what happens when we don't do anything in here. Box container automatically goes to the top. So you want to add another guy. Box. That's interesting. Just adds it in the box. That's funny. Box with border. That's interesting. Let's see. Come by what? So we want to understand a little bit about the positioning. See, good question. You're noticing that React Native and Expo doesn't behave like Webbox box model. Layout model, React Native doesn't implement the CSS model exactly. Instead, uses Flexbox by default. Okay, row direction. Okay, fine. So we gotta do row direction. Container, flex box. So we're waiting for our app to load over here. Okay, box with border. So we want to ask why is it why is it three texts in a box? And okay, so that's probably why. Because view styles container, because container is applied to this guy. Styles box. Doesn't seem like it's being applied to this guy here. Okay, so we want to do react dot create element view view. We want to pass a prop style dot container, and then null. Okay, what is this? I do row side by side, flex direction, column. I get them to just stack side by side as a goal. Got it. Okay. You right now your three components are sitting side by side. See how this works. Is got it. You want three bordered boxes, stepped one to the bottom. Okay, so first box, create react create element, view. Okay, that makes sense. App, function, app, view, first box, second box, third box. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Container, styles sheet, contain, flex, justify content center. Let's see what happens if it's like this though. Yeah, that's what we want. Text. All right, so null box one. Let's test this thing real quick. What's the difference between a prop and a child, though? Great question. This is one of the distinctions of React. Props definition, named inputs you pass into a component. Usage, configure how the component behaves or looks, where they go inside the second argument or inside the tag attribute in JSX. Style is a prop. Style is a prop. Style is a prop. It tells a component how to children, whatever you place between the components opening. Okay, what is the React dot element signature again? Then props. Yeah, that's funny. All right, fine. All right, so oops. All right, so we got our code over here. Got our create elements inside the would you define the elements though outside? Nice. We want to know how to define elements outside the app. Okay, so const box equals create react element, view, style padding, style padding, green. All right, fine. So you can't apply the style sheet outside for the outside the app. You can. Okay, fine. Styles box. All right, fine. That makes sense. All right, let's see how it works. Launching the app over here. Let's go. Okay, boxes. All right, so justify content. Flex. Okay, so we want to go how to flex box row in CSS. React Native. Flex direction. So you want this to be row. Flex direction. Row. Yo, let's go. Um, to another box. Box 4. So let's do box 4. Box 5. And oh, darn it. Okay, let's go to our Box border width. There you go. That's cool. Um, so now we want this to apply to, now we want to make it go down. That's the question. How do we like put it all in like to put this all um, 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Quick thinking about composition, repetition. Where'd this guy go? All right, make a grid. All right, let's see how it looks. Hey, let's go. It's crazy. Back to the boxes. All right, you guys. So some cool stuff today. We looked into how to make different um situations over here. How ChatGPT was able to help us with the Expo. Um, and how it was able to completely make this with the Expo snack for the border boxes. Now this is pretty cool. So with God's help, we will be able to kind of deconstruct this more later and learn more deeply how it works, so we could edit it more and edit the style sheet and edit the function properties over here. We've got a bunch of ideas that we need to fix with God's help. So, yeah, good job, everybody who's been sticking around and been following along and been writing the same code, um, trying to at least, um, and asking ChatGPT the same questions, right, to get the code and learn more. Other than that, it's been good, and with God's help, we'll see you guys in the next couple videos. All right, see you guys soon. Peace.